Alright, working with Ross here, 7-year-old Gardendale. I got a couple things we want to look at. We're going to break this up into a couple of the videos, give you a chance to compare to some other swings as well. First thing we look at, hands are back, eyes on the ball, squared, shoulders squared up, hips level, knees level. That's good. One thing I would like to see is get both these feet squared up to the plate. Basically just turn that heel out just a hair, get squared up. That will allow you to keep that front hip closed off a little bit so it doesn't leak open. Therefore, keeping it closed back will allow you to access your power a little bit better. So as you start to swing, I like right here where the bat is. That's great. That's where you want to be. You want to have that bat cocked back a little bit with the knob of the bat here facing the catcher. That allows the barrel to get through and get a good whip through the zone. You see as we start here, small step there. This kind of shows a little bit what I was talking about that front foot being squared up. You can kind of see here where that hip's starting to kind of leak out a little bit. It's kind of opening up a hair, stepping off a little bit. Want to make sure we keep that lead with the heel, keep that toe pointed in here to your line, to your batter's box line, so that that hip doesn't leak open. If that hip leaks open, it's going to allow, as that hip leaks open, it's going to allow this front side to kind of roll out. And as it rolls out, it's going to pull his hands off the ball. Therefore, it's going to slow down his bat swing and pull the bat off the ball. When it gets through, typically the way you want to see it, and that front side gets down, that triggers the back hands and the back hip to start the swing. Front foot down, hip and hands coming in. A lot of hips there, it's great. Hip point of contact, kind of rolling down below it. One thing I'd like to see you do here is as you start to swing, let that bat path, your point of contact is going to be about right here. That's where you want to be, right on top of that front foot, out in the zone. So as your hands start here, that bat path is going to slowly drop off, flatten out, get through the ball, finish high and away. You see it kind of stays up. Hands stay up kind of high right here. The ball is not going to necessarily be thrown up this high. It's going to be down in here somewhere in this area. So we don't want to let that front shoulder guide that bat so far up. Keep that front side closed a little bit longer. Close that chest off so the pitcher can't see the chest, to allow that bat path to come down and get through the ball, getting at a slight angle coming up, so that when you get right here, your angle is coming this way to get a good launch angle on the ball, drive that ball into the outfield. Right here is that bat's kind of coming down, as you see as he finishes down. If he squares the ball up, the ball's going to be in the dirt, playable for the infield. Let's get that launch angle elevated a little bit to rise it up a little bit. To help do that, kind of back that up. The other thing I like to see here, everything's driving forward. He's getting that good positive lateral movement so that his hands can speed up and drive through it. That's great right there. What will help that launch angle is, of course, like I said, getting those hands down a little bit and driving through. By doing that, that's going to be slamming that back elbow right here into your ribs so that these hands come down a bit and drive down and through. And then at this point right here, to really get that good launch angle, we got to get those shoulders back a hair so that we're at more of an angle here. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe as an angle here. That elbow will be tucked here driving through. This will be your pat. This will be the blue. The first line here will be your back. Second line here is going to be your bat coming through. And what that will do is that will get that good angle of the ball coming off. It's a line drive this direction. Therefore, clearing the infield. As a line drive gets in a gap, it's going to go to the fence. If it's at an outfielder, it'll probably get over the head with enough power. And then make sure at point of contact, we continue to push through the ball and then finish high. Finish high and away. Get that swing up. What happens here, if we're thinking about rolling over and finishing low, that's also going to be a contributing factor of that barrel attacking the ball in a downward motion. We don't want to attack in downward motion. We want to at least be level, slightly elevated, to allow that bat path to make the ball create that upward angle a little bit. Other than that, not bad. Hits a lot of power, a lot of hips. I really love the way he's covering all this ground. A lot of lateral movement to start with to allow that hip and hands to really create power.